welcome you all to a world. I don't care which way you go. This way, that way, the other way. This is the WayzVerse. Welcome. Yo. It's the WayzVerse. Yo, I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I am here live with the crew, Big Ed, and of course you can't be in the WayzVerse without Wayz himself. What's going on? What's happening? Big Ed, what's going on in your world, man? I figured you was muted. That's why I just went on to you. Go ahead.
There we go.
I wanted you to go ahead and do the Big Ed for us.
Finally got a Big Edism.
Hey, and that's weird because I haven't done it in months.
Wrong.
No, it's been Wayz lately.
Wrong. Talking about in months, please. Wayz, what's going on with you, Big Ed? Now that you got a microphone.
Not much. Sitting here freezing in my house, man. It's 65 degrees in here.
And that's freezing?
Yeah, man, it's cold.
That's why I had my AC on all year.
You know, freezing is 32, right? You know, water freezes at 32 degrees. So as long as you're above 32, it can be cold, but it ain't freezing.
But nuts start freezing in the 60s.
No, first of all, I've had my nuts in the freezer. Never mind. I've had my nuts in the freezer.
He eating his nuts now. But anyway, wait. I don't know where this show's going, but you think they were the ones popping gummies. Wayz, what's going on with you, man?
Man, not much at all, man. I'm looking forward to this show. We're going to talk about my favorite subject today.
Oh, shit.
Food.
I hope it ain't nuts in the freezer. Let's do a shot and get this party started.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cheers.
And on that note, Wayz, take it away.
All right. So like I said, we talk about my favorite subject, food. I love food. You know,
Turn up for what?
Oh, my bad. He finished in food. I thought about turnips.
But yeah, no, this time we're going to go a little more specific than we did last time we talked about food. We talked about just snacks. You know, our little Debbies and shits. This week, we going into our favorite food to grab at our local county fairs, our state fairs, our city fairs for some cities.
Well, I know what my favorite food is. Turnip.
Turn up for what?
All right, my bad. I think the gummies kicking in. If we do state fair here in Michigan, I haven't been to the state fair in a while, but I know I'm familiar with it because Houston Rodeo does like a fair type atmosphere as well. And of course, the number one thing that jumps out at me, something that I never get, but I always want, and I watch other people eat, and I say, I bet that's good. Damn, it look good. I never had one, and that's elephant ears.
Woo! Now, the plant elephant ears or the real elephant ears?
I don't know the difference because, like I said, I never had it. I just know every fair I've been at, I always see the elephant ears.
Oh, it might be that pastry, too.
Yeah, it's a pastry.
I think it's a pastry. It's big like an elephant ear.
Yep, and it's got cinnamon, whipped cream. Oh man, this shit's fucking fire as fuck.
Whip it real good.
Yeah, elephant ears are fire as fuck. Funnel cakes.
Ooh, funnel cake.
Funnel cake. That's my shit.
See, me personally, I'm not into the sweets. I prefer savory type shit. So I always go straight for those deep fried cheese curds.
I've never done the deep fried cheese curd.
Oh man,
actually,
deep fried cheese curds are fucking phenomenal.
I've never been in. Have you ever had turnip?
Turn up for what?
I know. I got another one though. I tell you what, I always go for always. Now this one has never fails. I will 100% of the time, no matter what, we'll find my way to this stand. That fucking fresh lemonade. Ooh,
Woo!
Yep.
Yes.
Hold on. Because here, we got a booth that you get all you can drink milk. That shit is fire as fuck.
I don't know if Big Ed has done it. I don't know. Not a lot of people from the hood are willing to dare. But when you go into that pen, okay, we're in Minnesota. Minnesota State Fair is a little off because we have a lot of farm animals here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say y'all not far from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Well,
So
see,
you go
actually-
into a booth, you could get fresh cow's milk.
Oh no! I'm not drinking fresh cow's milk.
Man,
My
that shit's
shit's gotta be
fire.
pasteurized.
That shit's
I
fire.
gotta have my shit pasteurized.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
But
You know what raw milk is actually?
piss.
Pus.
Okay, what's your point?
No.
But that just makes it so much less interesting. I like it. I'll drink it straight from the udder if I had to.
Yeah, that's what you just said. You was willing to do.
I have done, not willing to.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
Now,
This throw up over there.
I got one for y'all though. I've stated this before in a previous show long ago, probably last year, 2021. But one of my favorite things to get at the Minnesota State Fair is bacon ice cream.
Bacon ice cream?
Yep.
Never in my life.
He talking about bacon ice cream, and he's neglecting the best bacon item that they fucking have at the state fair.
Which is?
Bacon on a stick.
Mm.
It's a slice of bacon that's about this motherfucking thick, and it's coated in brown sugar.
Yep.
Well, some of y'all about sugar.
And that motherfucker is so goddamn good.
I got one. This is not something that you'll normally find here.
Okay.
I was introduced to this when I was in Wisconsin. They actually had an entire event around it.
Mm-hmm.
My parents visited me one time while I was in Wisconsin. This happened to be the weekend they did. We went down there, but they do the I forgot what they call it. I think they call it a cob dip or something like that. Where they have the corn fair and they do the dip. They have these big freaking barrels of hot butter.
Yep.
And you just dip the corn right in the hot butter and eat it off the cob. Oh my
Hey,
God! You talk about a fat man's dream.
I got a funny story about that. A couple years ago, we were there watching at the state fair, watching one of the news broadcasts. And during the commercial breaks, they have contests sometimes. One of the contests was a corn cob eating contest, because they're like 2 booths away from the corn cob booth, which is by far I can't say that. It's the second best booth at the Minnesota State Fair, next to Sweet Martha's Cookies.
Yes.
But they had a corn cob eating contest, and it was me and about 4 other people on the stage at the news eating the corn, and I won.
Mm. While we talking about corn,
Okay. So
while we talking about corn, the best thing to get at the state fair, in my personal opinion, isn't even within the fair grounds. It's after you park your motherfucking car, you're on your way to the goddamn entrance of the state fair to get your ticket.
Mini donuts.
Mexican street corn from fucking Julio from down the street, who's selling his goddamn elote. Man, that is some of the most fire shit ever.
are you serious? You know,
Yeah.
they used to. I was in Houston, so we were damn near at the border. So I've seen that of all the fucking
Yeah, that no.
I live in Minnesota. I don't see that often unless I go into
All the
Southeast
fucking
Minneapolis.
all the fucking taco trucks got that shit.
The best thing on
I
your
never
way,
touched it.
the best thing on your way into Minnesota State Fair is
Water.
the mini donuts that you get right there on the street.
Oh, I was gonna
on the
say the
corner.
water that people be passing out.
Oh no,
But see, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little bit privy to something else that it's for me. It ain't just a fair, but the fair is definitely one of those places. But if I see the Italian sausages, I'm
Woo!
going in.
Yes.
I'm going in. I'm making a stop when I see the Italian sausages, baby.
have you ever had alligator?
Absolutely. Nigga, I'm from Louisiana. Well, my people are
Over
from
here?
Louisiana.
They got a booth here that just sells nothing but alligator on a stick.
Alligator is fantastic,
Yeah.
especially when it's done right. There's places. There's Floyd's in Houston does a fantastic alligator, but there's a lot of places in Louisiana. That's a big deal there, man.
Oh yeah.
I tell you something. Well, if we gonna flip the Creole dishes, I can. How about this? How about not just Creole, but so that I can bring in some Creole. What are some oddball dishes that you like, no matter where you get it? Some things that doesn't sound like you're supposed to eat, but it's delicious. Because I tried something at this Creole restaurant that I had never heard of, but what it was I didn't know what to try, so I got a sampler. And y'all probably never had this, and it's probably something that you need to brace yourself to hear.
Look, I got something that I want to try that's new to the Minnesota State Fair this year.
But this shit was good. But brace yourself,
Okay.
because you might want to throw it up. Turtle soup.
Yo, that shit's fire.
Oh yeah.
That shit's fantastic.
That's fire. Yo, that's right up there with frog legs for me.
Turtle soup is fantastic.
No, they got this new item in the Minnesota State Fair this year that I have to try. The only reason I will go is to try this. It's called the Soul Sickle. It is fried chicken on a stick, topped with candy yam sauce, cornbread crumble, and mac and cheese seasoned cheddar cheese.
Damn. That's a lot.
It's a whole soul food meal on a stick.
That ain't bad.
when I was in culinary school, we had a section. One of our quarters was Asian cooking,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel really bad about this because we had a guinea pig not soon after that.
Okay.
But we had to make and eat guinea pig.
All animals are food. I don't turn it on. I've had horse meat. I've had dolphin. I do not turn. Yeah, I don't turn any. If it's an animal, I'll eat it.
Yeah, but
So have you ever had sauteed rat?
Not yet.
no.
This nigga said not yet.
He live in the country.
Let me catch one of the motherfuckers in my basement.
Hey, but I have a fair food that I'm working on making. I'm trying to make it. Collard greens on a stick.
Oh, bro, you just gotta go get the collard greens. Get whether you want to use cornstarch, not cornstarch. Sorry, you want to use cornmeal or flour. Coat that shit. Dip it into a deep fried batter. Fry that shit. You got collard greens on a stick.
Yeah, it's just not that easy.
He made it sound that easy, goddammit, so make it happen, goddammit.
I'm saying
you know
it's
what
so easy.
I'm just saying. I had an idea too that I wanted to put on a stick and sell at funeral. What do you think about like fried turnip?
Turn up for what?
Yo, deep fried chicken turnip would be fire.
Yeah, I'd be off the thing. So there's a truck that goes around in Houston.
Ooh, I'll
It's
use
very
turnip
hard to
greens.
find, and they do stuffed chicken wings.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yo, I made some once.
And you can order to different type of whatever things you want it stuffed with.
Yep.
You stuff chicken wings with crawfish etouffee.
I've had pork stuffed chicken wings, or cream cheese pork stuffed chicken wings before.
You don't like crawfish, Big Ed?
Nah.
Oh,
Crawfish.
bro, what? Well, that we live in
Crawfish
Minnesota,
off the
so we
chain.
don't have access to fresh crawfish. We have to get that
Crawfish
frozen
off the
bullshit.
chain, dude.
Yeah,
Crawfish
nah.
is off the chain.
I don't
And
like
crawfish
crawfish.
etouffee is even better.
But I will do. I might do a crawfish etouffee because then you take all the meat out of. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just,
you already. It's just the tail. It's just the meat out the tail.
right.
Yeah.
And see,
yeah,
I don't like eating the meat off the body like that of a crawfish. I don't know.
you don't eat it off the body. You crack that motherfucker open.
What the hell? Hold on.
No, it's
Hold on. You eat goddamn chicken legs, but you won't eat the meat off of the body of a crawfish?
I don't know. It's something different. And then people take the heads off and then suck the.
Yeah, you suck the juice out the head. They suck the juice
yeah.
out the head. And then they crack the tail open and then pull the tail. Beat
Yeah,
that.
I don't-
Bruh,
You eat
man.
shrimp? Do you eat shrimp?
Yeah, I eat shrimp.
The same goddamn thing.
You literally rip their spine out.
It is
So you
literally
can
the
eat
same fucking thing. Just two different, just two different animals.
You literally paralyze this motherfucker so you could eat it. You boil fucking lobster.
What about? I was about to say
Why?
lobster, crab. You don't do lobster or crab either.
Yeah, I do lobster and crab.
Same shit. You crack the shell open and the meat is inside. It's the
Oh, no,
same
it's just-
thing.
I don't like crawfish.
Okay.
Like,
Fair
okay.
enough.
Last
You know
time
what?
I ate
I'm gonna
crawfish-
leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't like okra, and a lot of people think I'm crazy.
Man, I hate
Ooh.
okra.
I
I
lo-
hate okra.
It is Dad's
don't-
fault. It is Dad's
Hey,
fault.
People
He
say
gave me fried okra once, and I became addicted.
I don't make my gumbo right because I don't put okra in it.
There's a
don't-
lot of people. There's a lot of people I know that do okra gumbo and they put okra, and I don't like okra in my gumbo because I don't like okra. I don't like okra. I prefer my gumbo without it.
Oh, yeah.
And I grew up with it without okra because mom knew I didn't like okra. She never made it
See,
with
for
okra.
me, okra, I look at
It's
making
just
stuff
spicy.
like gumbo and stews from a chemistry level, scientifically. And okra, I think, offsets a lot of the chemical balance of something like
And it
gumbo.
does, and plus it's hot and it's sauce, so it's in the flavor. You get the flavor is in there, and it's not bad. I've had gumbo with okra. I've had it when I didn't know I was having it, and then all of a sudden I looked up like, damn, it's okra in it. Well, I've been eating it now, so fuck it, I'm gonna finish it.
Yep.
And it didn't bother me because it was camouflaged in there.
Right.
So I didn't really taste the okra, but I just knew I was eating it. But I prefer to not have it in my
Yeah.
gumbo.
No.
My gumbo to me is better without it.
Yep.
Take the okra out and put some hot sauce in it, and we good.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
hit the magic well. That's why normally when I get gumbo at restaurants, I'll get chicken and sausage because I don't even appreciate everybody's seafood. Because when they do seafood gumbo, they don't do it the way I grew up. The way I grew up with gumbo, we always had chicken, sausage, and shrimp. That
Yep.
was the way my mom's made it.
Yep.
And you know,
See, I had somebody try to tell me when I made gumbo one time that because I didn't put some blue crab,
I've had it with that. I've had it with blue
or
crab.
crab legs, or nothing like that in there. I had chicken, shrimp, and sausage, andouille sausage.
See, for me,
Yeah.
I
That's
prefer.
okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
And when you get down south, they will stick anything in there. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's gumbo. That's why it's gumbo. That's what they put all kind of shit in there. And I'm okay with that. And I have had it with the snow crab, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But I grew up with it just chicken, sausage, and
Shrimp.
shrimp, and that's it.
See,
That's all you need.
I will say, after I experimented a bit, I do prefer the snow crab over the shrimp, but the shrimp is cheaper, so I will go with the shrimp.
I'm not a crab guy. I'm not big on crabs myself. So
Oh man, I love a good crab boil.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
man.
not big. I'm not big on crab and lobster. I'd rather do a crawfish boil over a crab boil.
Oh, man.
Crustaceans. I feel you.
It's the same thing, the same concept with both.
Yeah.
The same concept with both. They do them exactly the same way, except one event you use crawfish, the other you use crab, but you do the same thing with the corn on the cob and the potatoes and everything in it. You season it all up. It's the exact same thing. The way you do them both the exact same way. It would be cool. You know, it would be a cool event to throw. That'll be live. To do both.
Oh yeah.
A crab and crawfish. So you have one of the big cooler with the crab and corn and potatoes, and the other one got crawfish. So they're not together. If you want both, you can get both. If you want one or the other, you get one or the other.
Yep.
Man, that'd be the shit.
That'd be amazing.
All you need after that is a whole lot of fucking beer.
Oh,
While we talk about Southern food, getting back on the topic of fair foods. I don't know about you, OG.
Oh, hey, that shit was fair to me.
Turn
No,
up.
it is.
What?
But no, speaking of Southern fair foods, I guess, I don't know if you guys have them over there in Michigan. But here in Minnesota, we got deep fried gator. And that is some of the...
We just talked about it.
Huh?
Where was this motherfucker?
We just talked about the gator.
Y'all don't mind me. All right.
That's how we got to the southern. That's how we got to the southern food conversation.
Damn, I was gone, bro. I don't know.
We
where
just
I
went
was.
full circle.
All right. I don't know what happened. All right.
Alligator in, alligator out.
How about them turkey drumsticks?
Yo.
Ooh.
Now,
So,
don't get me wrong.
If you ever visit Houston, that's for you too and for anybody watching. Go to a place called the Turkey Leg Hut.
Mm.
You will thank me later. But be prepared to stand in line.
Now,
Oh.
see,
You know the food is good when you got to stand in line.
That's like Sweet Martha's
Standing
cookies
in
here.
a long ass line.
hold on, bro, because we still on the turkey legs. We got a dude up here named Jabari who got a smoker hooked up to the back of his truck and run around the whole north side selling turkey legs
Nah,
all
fuck
day
that.
long.
All right, you know what? You want to
All
know
right.
where you get the best turkey legs in Minnesota? During the Renaissance Festival. That's when you get the best
Why?
turkey
Because they
legs.
could the old white people away?
That shit's still fire. You sitting there, you eating turkey legs, you drinking a beer with a dude dressed as Jesus, and you having a good ass fucking time.
A white
I
dude
challenge
dressed
you.
as Jesus.
I challenge you to take a hungry look at the Turkey Leg Hut's website and just look at the pictures, or just
Oh, yeah.
Google Turkey Leg Hut Houston and hit images. I challenge you to do that when you're hungry.
I'm about to do it right now because I'm always hungry. I'm fat.
You will sit there and go,
Stop Googling.
holy
Hey, hold on.
shit.
Hold on. Y'all tell me every week to stop Googling shit.
But
Stop
I
Googling
just
shit.
requested Google though. I just requested it. It wasn't to come up with an answer and cheat and act like you're smart. It's because I was saying, Google it. Google.
Oh,
I told you.
yo, is that motherfucker stuffing on the goddamn turkey leg?
Did you see his face?
Yo, they got barbecue.
Woo.
Oh my god. Oh, damn, they got smothered.
Bro.
Oh, I'm getting off. I hit the X. Nope. My fat ass will go get inspired and try to make some smothered goddamn smoked turkey legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever go to Houston,
God
you
damn.
know a good restaurant because there's a line. You will be waiting in a long line for this one, but it's worth it because the turkey leg hut is so hot. This motherfucker is so fucking fire that they have this long ass line, right? And then they'll stop and take an intermission. So everybody got to sit there and wait in line until they clear the whole restaurant out. They'll clean up and then and then tell them, okay, now we start the line over again. And motherfuckers will be good with that. 'Cause now I get a seat.
Oh my god.
They will sit there, and when I mean to take a break, they'll take a break for about an hour. The motherfuckers sit there and just wait.
Yeah.
Nigga, turkey leg hut is fire. That shit is believable.
Any place that serves
Getting
smothered
back to
smoked
what Joe
turkey
was
leg.
saying. Getting back to what Waves was saying. The only place that I know that's like that is Sweet Martha's Cookies.
Yeah.
Sweet
Mar-
mother.
Oh my god.
You will stand in line for
Okay.
about 2 hours
I got a place that
for a bucket of cookies.
2
I got-
hours, bro.
Cookies.
You clearly don't have negotiation skills. Cause I be getting that bitch in and out within 15 minutes.
Yeah, it don't work for us.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I know a place that you got to stand in line for, and you ain't getting nothing but some bullshit.
What's that?
Mom spaghetti.
Oh yeah, just because of name value. Just because of name value. That's like going to fucking the newest Jordans are out. And they some bullshit ass Jordans.
Eminem's restaurant, you got a line. You don't even go inside. You walk up to the window.
Yep.
And all they serve is spaghetti.
Yep.
Spaghetti sandwich.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, spaghetti sandwiches are fire as hell, but you don't just eat anybody's.
And you don't stand in line for no goddamn spaghetti sandwich.
No.
Hey.
Not for something you can make at home.
That brings up a food that is kind of very offensive to me. Is to me, this restaurant is very offensive to black people.
Okay.
Because we all love chicken wings, right?
Uh-huh.
But something's wrong with that motherfucking Wingstop.
What do you mean? You gotta go into specifics with me. I'm in white country. Wingstop is a fucking vacation spot for me right now.
I don't know how. I mean, you'll do better throwing some wings in the air fryer.
Look, the best thing I got out here to buy wings is a motherfucking pizza joint.
You got an air fryer, right?
Not anymore. I broke that motherfucker.
You got an oven,
making
right?
some wings.
You got an oven and a grill, right?
I do.
All right. You're better off cooking your wings yourself in your oven or your grill than going to Wingstop.
I don't know. I didn't mind Wingstop.
Overpriced, man. Okay, I used to work at a wing joint, and one of the things I hated the most was when somebody came in and ordered the wings fried hard.
Oh, I hate that shit. Yeah.
That means you're finna get a dry ass fucking wing, right?
Right.
Yeah. And some people like that.
Yeah, some people like that.
How come?
And you know what? And I'm going to say something else about that. I'm to the defense, because I know I got a really good friend that does that, and I understand. And oftentimes I get jealous of her wings, but you got to understand that these restaurants, you don't know who's cooking.
Mm-hmm. Some people undercook the shit out of that.
They will undercook the shit out of it. And I'd rather get an overcooked dry ass wing than a wing when I bite into it, blood comes shooting out.
Yo, this is what happened when I was.
That's why they do that, because they've been to enough wing joints where they don't always cook the motherfuckers all the way. So fry it hard, bitch. In other words, don't bring me no fucking raw chicken.
Yo, look, when I was working at the goddamn pizza joint out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always have to hear from my manager, the other guys who will work at night, that they constantly had to hear whenever someone's ordering wings, bone in, is the black dude working? And if they said no, oh, well, then keep my shit in there for a little longer. Because they knew the black dude was going to, I'm the only black motherfucker that worked there. The black dude was going to cook their shit right. But they were going to send that shit kind of raw. So I absolutely understand why they say fucking fried hard. Some motherfuckers just don't know how to make wings.
I don't know. As a cook, I kind of took it. I kind of.
You ain't taking shit personal, man. Let your sensitive ass go get some sleep.
Look, bro, you should have been asking him the same question I asked him. You want it fried hard or fried black? And they were like, what's fried black? I'm like, fried like a black man cooked it. And then they'll say, oh, like that.
I got to asking people, you want dry wings or you want juicy wings?
I don't want raw fucking wings.
No.
I want my wings cooked, not half cooked. I don't want them uncooked.
See, there's a way to cook them.
Understood, but not every restaurant you go to gives you that. You have to go. All right, I'm just saying. You act like everybody's big head and everybody's
Yeah, I was
perfect.
just gonna
Just
say.
take it personal. I'm not going to the same place every time I go eat.
I was just gonna say, bro,
I
you
go to
weren't the
some
only
places.
person working there.
I go to several places and I get
What?
wings.
Here's
Say I go to several places and I get wings. I get wings. I eat wings 5 days a week. Say I'm a person. I eat wings five. And guess what? It only takes one.
Yep. One person to fuck it
That
up.
you go in and you bite into that motherfucker and this
JoJo's.
shit is chewy. It ain't cooked. This shit. I want my shit done. So in other words, you have to hear it not because I don't like your cooking, but because I don't like somebody's cooking that I ate before I got here. So it ain't personal to you. It ain't even about you. I ain't even had your cooking. So it ain't even about you. It's about where I've already had. So that's why you can't take it personal, because it ain't about you. Why are you taking it personal?
I can guarantee
ain't
you, bro.
because
I can guarantee you,
because
bro.
Joe just hit the key fact just a minute ago, and nobody ever, heard him. You act like you was the only person working there.
You act like you the only person working there. You act like who's
Here's
the only
here's the
person
thing.
working there.
Here's the thing. I was.
Yeah, but have I been here before?
At that place.
I'm asking you, have I been here before?
No, you haven't.
I'm talking about if I'm the customer that want my shit fried hard. So I've never been there and I want my shit fried hard.
Oh, I'd fry it hard for you.
Is it because of you?
No.
When I've never been here before, why would you take that personal?
Because
It ain't you know the reason I say that, because I learned a lesson somewhere before I got here that I better say something, because I'd rather have burnt than undone.
Yep.
Yeah. I can see that.
I'm just saying that's how a lot of people think.
Right.
I personally don't do wings no more. I just stopped doing them. I don't fuck with nobody's wings no more.
Shit.
No, I go buy my
At this time, I
drumettes.
was selling 15 wings for $10. So.
Look, I go buy myself some fucking drumettes. I make my own shit. Cause I don't trust
Oh,
these
yeah.
white people.
I make my own sauce and everything.
Yep.
So.
What are we talking about? Practice?
Another fair food.
Ooh, I got one for y'all. It's brand new to the Minnesota State Fair. I gotta fucking try this, bro. I swear to God, if you do not say you want to try this, I don't know. I'm gonna have to question your life choices for you. They're called Nordic waffles. There are waffles that are folded.
Wait, whoa.
Yes,
Hold
listen.
on, I need to back up. You said they're new to the fair this year?
Nordic waffles. These Nordic waffles are new to the state fair this year.
Nordic waffles are not new to the state fair.
These ones are new to the state fair this year.
So
Nordic
what's so
waffles
special?
at the state fair generally has either chicken or beef. These are the pork loin Nordic waffles served with pickled cabbage.
Yeah, I'm out
No,
on that. 'Cause I'm not a
pork
fan of
belly
pickled cabbage.
with coleslaw and jalapeno jam. My bad. I'm thinking about the pork schnitzel sandwiches.
Oh, and you just gonna bypass the pork belly on the stick.
Why get pork belly on a stick when you get that shit on a waffle with jalapeno jam
Man, I
and
don't need it on
coleslaw?
the waffle with jalapeno jam.
I do. I do. What the hell?
I need pork belly by itself. That's where all the flavor of pork. Man, I don't need to mix fucking. No, I don't need to mix it with the waffle.
I mix that shit with pussy. I don't care.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Hey, that's another. Never mind. Never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, you had your Waze moment of the week.
Um,
That's after state fair food. Hey, you know
I
one of my
honestly
favorite
don't
things?
know where
You
this
know
show went.
You know one of my favorite things to do at the state fair?
Besides drinking beer,
No, it actually has to do with drinking beer.
what's that?
It's the only place I've ever been able to buy a pitcher of beer and just walk around the place, the whole fucking place, with the pitcher in my hand, just drinking out the pitcher.
Yo, bro, you mean
and the corn dog in the other.
Yo, that is the shit right there. You be sitting there, you be walking around by the end of the time. By the time you ready to leave the motherfucking fair, you said, "Fuck my car. I'm gonna leave it in these perfect strangers' goddamn driveway. I'm gonna catch the bus."
No, that's why you always got the sober driver.
I did it.
Now you got an Uber driver.
Yep.
Yep, now you can call it Uber.
Doobie doobie doo. So look, I remember one Uber story, man, and then we got to get out of here because it's getting late. But I was in Houston, and a friend of mine named Will came down from Philadelphia, and we went hanging out, and we got blew the fuck out. I was so glad, and I wasn't driving anyway. I was way too drunk to drive. And he was into Ubering everywhere. He was into that. I really hadn't been into it. And we Ubered. We jumped in the Uber on the way home. And this motherfucker went live on me. But we wasn't on Facebook. We was on Periscope. He had a Periscope. We were live on Periscope with me in the back of this Uber on 1012. I was way up.
Oh my God.
I was way up. Boy, I have no idea what that Uber driver was thinking because I was on fire. And it was hilarious. I mean, it was, when I tell you, it was another level hilarious. I wish I would have saved it because it was some of the funniest shit ever. But when I woke up the next morning and I cut that on, I was like, this cannot be in the world. I was way gone. I was like, this can't be in the world. It's fun. It's hilarious. I watched the whole thing and I was crying laughing, but I was like, this cannot be in the world. I'm glad it's on my account. So I got the power to delete this motherfucker. But for a day, it was there and it was phenomenal. Man, it was fun. I was so fucked up, man. But on that note, man, it wasn't my introduction to Uber, but that was when I really started getting more into Uber though. When Will was always Ubering everywhere. And that was when I realized, oh, so you can get fucked up and then just you got a designated driver for a couple bucks.
Yep.
Cool. But now Uber's expensive because gas prices went up. Right?
Yeah. And Uber's dangerous up here.
It's gotten dangerous everywhere. So, but not as bad as it's not as bad as taxi cabs were.
Look, I'm in the part of goddamn Minnesota where we don't got Uber or taxis.
They don't even got DoorDash out there.
Hell no, we gotta walk.
So look, this motherfucker, speaking of DoorDash, it was the guy who got a job at DoorDash. He started DoorDashing. His first assignment, he walked up to somebody's house and his fucking enemies saw him, rode up on him and knocked him down.
Damn.
Delivering his first DoorDash, trying to get out the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
That really is.
Yep.
On
On that note, man, Waze, did you have any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Closing thoughts. Look, state fair foods, county fair foods, doesn't matter. Pussy does not qualify as food. Let's leave it at that.
It depends on what restaurant you're at.
He's a goddamn lie.
Because I've been to some of those restaurants. I don't want to be, Asian restaurants, and they were serving pussy. They said it tastes like chicken.
He said he got that Deshaun Watson discount.
Don't listen to Waze.
Yo, this is the WayzVerse, man. We want to thank y'all for joining us. I'm your boy, OG Tim Wilson. I am here with Big Ed and Waze, and this is the WayzVerse. We are on the What Up Though Show Radio Network. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you get a chance, please share this with your friends if you liked what you heard. Like it as well. Why not? Hit the like button. And we want to hear your comments, so please. Please. Put it in the comments. Hey. Hey. Put it in the comments.